Welcome back guys to this week's Mystery Miners. For this episode, we'll be triggering your inner scientific instincts by sharing some thoughtful scientific theories. We might have already learned in our school on how the Earth's gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what makes things fall. So it's not a strange fact that gravity, which is a force by a planet or other body that draws objects towards its center, is making objects and our human beings not drift away and float. But Newton's law of gravitation just provided a direct solution instead of an explanation. As the scientist Einstein tried to understand this, he made more advanced discoveries. Let's continue to study how those who believed in Newton's law for many years changed their views on Einstein's observations. Newton's law of gravitation states that the Earth's gravitational energy is formed by a combined gravitational pull of an object of large mass. Gravity is what holds the planets in orbit around the Sun, which has the highest mass in the orbit. Gravity in layman's terms can be described as if the ball is sunk into the net, and the other parts of the net in turn become spherical and funnel shaped. And now we can see the planet near the spherical parts of that net. So the fundamental description of Newton's law of gravitation is set around the existence of the Sun. So guys, what if the Sun suddenly disappears? Or what will happen if it's the case? Einstein started asking these questions while he dived into the aftermath of Newton's law. Thus, great scientist Einstein introduced the public to the theory of relativity from studying Newton's law. There are two parts to Einstein's theory of relativity. The first part consists of special relativity, which mainly explains the relationship between time and the speed of light. For instance, if we are about to drop an apple while we are riding in a car, since the car is moving with a certain acceleration, the time an apple on a moving car takes to get onto the ground is larger than it takes while it is being dropped from a stopped car. If we are in a car with no motion, the apple will drop right away since the car is at its rest. Einstein found this amazing fact. Even if we ride on a spaceship, the time will get stopped as the speed of the vehicle gets higher and higher. And thus, based on Einstein's theory, the more the object reaches the speed of light, the slower the time will be, and moreover, if the object is moving with the exact speed of light, the time there will be completely stopped. Let's have a look at another clear example. When a race car passes by at a very high speed, we think that the car is small and we don't even see the car clearly as it moved really fast. Also, if the spaceship moves really fast, it looks smaller. No matter what happens on the outside, everything such as the time and the objects looks normal to the astronaut on the spaceship. He would even think that the whole universe got smaller since he is at the rest position. It looks like everything is moving from his perspective. Many people may have wondered almost all the time if time traveling is possible. Einstein said it is possible. Let's say 3 airplanes are moving in line at the same distance. Imagine that the middle airplane throws an apple to the front and back of it. Since all airplanes are moving with speed, the apple will arrive first at the third airplane due to acceleration and then the second airplane later. Based on this, Einstein pointed out that time traveling is possible and the speed of light will remain constant and only the time will vary from place to place. However, some scientists claim that what Einstein said wasn't true and even made experiments to prove it. There is also no doubt that people start to realize that they misunderstood the visions and perspective for the world and the universe. The second theory that Einstein found out is theory of general relativity, which specialized the motion of the objects. Have you ever looked at the sky when you are on a highway road traveling to somewhere? Then you feel like the clouds are following you, right? Actually, the cloud is moving in a certain speed, and so are we. We think the clouds are moving and following us, and also the clouds might think we are following them as well. Einstein wanted to let us know that although we don't move, we can't definitely say that the objects around us is moving. Since the speed is same with no force, everything will be moving the same. Einstein proved that he was right with the first orbit of Mercury. The irregular orbit of Mercury orbits testifies that Newton's gravitational theory cannot solve all problems. Einstein assumed that as the gravity itself is the kind of energy, a new kind of gravity is formed in areas with powerful gravitational forces. Thus, he explained that Mercury's orbit deviates from the orbit that can be calculated by Newton's formula. By mathematically calculating on his explanation, he was also able to accurately calculate the irregular orbit of the planet Mercury. So do you think that those extraordinary events that are happening in the world right now, such as the time travels or the missing airplanes or the person from the future, can be proven with Einstein's theory of relativity? Mathematics is just to get a precise equation about the universe, but many mathematicians have come up with different ideas. Some equations may hold true for years but disappear as newer equations come in to replace them. It also takes time to get a truthful equation, and we will also have to look forward to how long this theory of relativity will remain accurate. I hope this episode of Mystery Miners has given you many thoughts and questions. We will come back to you guys with other interesting and mysterious events here in Mystery Miners series. Please stay tuned, and thank you very much for staying with us till the end. Goodbye, guys.